Greetings, it is January 28th, 2013. Yesterday, January 27th, was the 68th anniversary of the liberation of the Auschwitz-Birkenau death camp and concentration camp slave labor complex in Poland by the Soviet Red Army. And I am with one of my Under the Great Wings of God drawings. It's never been exhibited. It was done in 2007. It depicts a young Jewish girl from Rome who played the accordion. And I had first seen the photograph of her, which I'll show in a sec, on my first teaching trip to Israel in October 1999 to Yad Vashem. And on walking through the Children's Museum there, I saw the photograph, which was later the basis for my drawing. And as soon as I saw the photograph, I realized I had to draw her in the series. Her name was Fiorella Anticoli. And later on, I saw the photograph also in Susan Zuccotti's book, The Italians and the Holocaust, Persecution, Rescue, Survival. There's Leonie Ginsberg in the lower right of this page, who I drew in a different Under the Wings of God series artwork called Haggadah Ginsberg. Fiorella Anticoli, in the caption, Susan Zuccotti's book states, Fiorella Anticoli, age 12. The child was captured in the Rome roundup with her mother, siblings, grandparents, and several aunts and uncles. She alone survived Auschwitz and was evacuated by the Nazis to Bergen-Belsen in November 1944. American troops who liberated that camp in April 1945 circulated a group photograph that included her. Her father, Marco, saw it in Rome and hoped for her survival, but Fiorella died in a hospital at Bergen-Belsen on May 31st, 1945. Photograph courtesy of the CDEC in Milano. And it was the CDEC I wrote, must have been back in 2006, to see if I could get a print of the photo, which I ordered, and they subsequently sent me, which was I used as the basis for my drawing, which, as you see, I did in two separate drawing paper sections, which are then mounted on another piece of paper. And it's in India ink, with a lot of kind of parallel lines, some gestural lines, a bit of cross-hatching, as well as some pointillist dots, like we see in her fingers here, and gouache, which is the color, which is a form of watercolor. It will be exhibited for the first time this spring, and I haven't decided which exhibit I'll be going to in Seattle. I have two large exhibits coming up: Seattle Central Community College's M. Rosetta Hunter Gallery from April 1st through 26th, and the Hillel Jewish Student Center near the University of Washington campus. That will be March 20th through May 21st. At both exhibits I will have a number of Holocaust artworks, mosaic works, Holocaust as well as human rights works. There's a piece awaiting framing, the Polish priest who was a Solidarity supporter, who was murdered in fall 1984 in Poland. That was like shortly after I returned from my first art studies trip to Poland, which had